Alright guys, hey, what's going on? Of course, it is me, Quita, aka Blasian Quita, and welcome back guys to another episode of Sin TV Now, where of course I bring you smart, intelligent news and talking about Asian culture and beauty. So guys, it's really been a journey for yours truly here, and I just want to make sure everything is working. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. But guys, let me tell you, it's been quite a journey for yours truly. At first, I decided that, hey, I'm just going to do YouTube, and that was it. And then I decided, you know what, I like Twitch, so then I decided to do Twitch as well. But guys, I've kind of come to a conclusion that I like both. Being someone that is a gamer and someone that does commentary, to really be successful these days, you have to be on both platforms. Especially if you game as much as I do. Twitch is definitely a place that you need to be. First and foremost, I would like to apologize to both of my audiences on YouTube as well as twitch.tv/SINTV now. I've been having a lot going on, guys. I was dealing with health problems, and then quite recently, for those of you who don't know, I lost my job, and that was really tough for me to deal with, so I had to kind of cut back as well, because I was, looking for another job. Now, I'm really happy to let all of you know that I have found a new job, and I am starting tomorrow. And with that, brings new beginnings, new everything. And I just am so grateful to God and so grateful to all of you and your prayers, that you support what I do. So with that being said, there are going to be a couple of changes, like always, on this program. The first thing is I am going to be playing a lot of retro games, guys. So whether it's beat 'em ups, whether it's smups, also known as shoot 'em ups, bullet hell, all different types of JRPG, RPG type games. That's going to be the focal point. You guys know that I am really into the retro gaming. It's really who I am. I'm an older gamer, so that's what I'm representing for, is to bring these old games and keep them relevant. Because if it was not for some of these older games, we wouldn't have the games that we have today. Another thing I would like to do too in the near future is interviews. I love interviewing people, all different types of guests, whether it's someone that deals with gaming or entertainment or whatever it may be. I've always been a very inquisitive person, and besides these games that we play, I also feel it's important to kind of learn and get that knowledge about what is really gaming all about, what is the industry, and if you're interested in these type of things, or what if you want to be like someone like myself, where you want to educate, or do social commentary, be a streamer, or whatever it may be. I think it's always good to not only hear it from the person like myself being the streamer, but from other people. So that's something that'll be in the near future as we grow here. But I definitely want to apologize to my community, because I know I've really neglected you guys. But I had a lot going on in my life, so it was kind of hard for me to concentrate. And I have to say, guys, that I have a new passion for doing this, and I have I feel so much better. I'm working on my health, I'm working on eating right and taking care of myself. upgrading my makeup. You guys let me know about the makeup. Because as part of Twitch Creative, you can actually do makeup tutorials. So I want to announce that I will have some times where it's just going to be like a makeup. I call it fishy alternative makeup, where I'll just sit down and talk like this, do my makeup, give tips, you know, kiki, all that good stuff. And we'll cover all kinds of different news stories. So whether it's entertainment, you know, fashion, just stuff that I find to be kind of really, really interesting. I also have an Instagram now for SinTV Now, which is instagram.com/SINTV Now. So there you guys will get some updates, you know, whether it's stuff for the show, showing you new games that I purchased. I'll also do that here on the program too, where I will show you guys like some of the games that I have purchased recently. But I got one more game that I want, and I think that's going to be it for me, honestly, because I have all the games that I would like to play. My recent purchases, actually, I got Final Fantasy 15, and I'm only going to be playing 2 games at a time because it was just so hard to kind of keep up. Now, ever so often, guys, if I get burned out, because I like doing, you know, I'm a variety streamer, so, you know, if I get burned out, then what I will do is I will pick just any, you know, any type of game, such as like an Otome game. I'm really into the Otome games. I love doing like the voiceovers and things like that. Now give me a moment here, guys, because like my fan, I need it on me, because I swear, you know, being a plus size gamer like myself, I sweat a lot, okay? When you got all this makeup on, you're trying to give a good impression. I swear, you like sweat a lot, and I'm sweating like an easy bake oven. It is just not a good time. But let me reintroduce myself. My name is Quita. I'm also known as Malaysian Quita. How I got that name is just because of my friends. My friend gave me that name because she says, like, I'm so into Asian culture. Asian culture is a part of who I am. Because I always say Asian people are my people. Just because of my love, not only, you know, not only like, you know, the Asian dramas and stuff like that, but I've always embraced Asian culture because Asian people have treated me with such respect. Shout outs to all of my Asian fans. I appreciate it that you guys support what I do, and I appreciate all of you for checking out my show every week. Now, in regards to that, the show will be streamed 3 times a week. Okay, not 4, 3. So it'll either Sunday, it'll be occasional, just because it depends, you know, if I have time. But I assure you, Wednesdays and Thursdays is mainly when I'm going to be streaming. And I will not be streaming this late, but it'll be in the evening. So it'll probably be around like early evening. The reason why I can't have a set schedule, I wish, guys, that I could stream every day. I know that's what's required. But it's just because of my schedule. It's hard. It's very, very hard. So I'm going to have to stream part-time. So with all that being said, the game that I'm going to be focusing on here is Fairy Fencer F. It's an awesome game. Originally came out for the PlayStation 3, and then it got brought to PC. You can get this game through Steam, and I am playing the Steam version. Now, let me give you a couple more updates before we start playing here. So, besides, of course, like I said, my love for Asian culture, I love JRPGs, RPGs in general. I love Otome games. Like, oh, I'm a hopeless romantic, so I just enjoy playing those type of games as well. So you'll get a little bit of everything on here. I'll do my best, but I'm a RPG completionist is the way to put it. I want to complete as many RPGs as I can. I know they're very long. They do take time, but it's just something that I enjoy. It's really who I am, and those are the games that you're gonna see on this program. Now, I am sorry. I was supposed to stream about like 4 hours ago, but this is what ended up happening. So like my parents were like, "Hey, we need help with stuff." I'm like, "Okay, fine." So I helped, and I'm like, "Okay, I'm ready to go." Then I got hungry. I was like, "Okay, let me eat something." I'm like, "Okay, I'm ready to go." And now I've been having this issue. If you guys see here, it's pretty cool, huh? The headphones that I'm using today they're from a company that it's really decent quality stuff. They're called TTE Sports, okay? Their keyboard I have is Poseidon Z RGB keyboard. This thing is awesome, guys. It has a 5-year warranty, okay? Amazing. And then on top of that, the headset that I have to kind of match with this is what's called the Kronos Ring 7.1 RGB headset. And this is their the higher end headset that they have. And this headset is really good, but for some reason now, I just switched over to Windows 10 recently, and Windows 10 is okay. It has its ups and downs, but I'm having an issue with this headset where as soon as I plug it in, guys, I just give it like maybe 20-30 minutes, my headset stops working completely. And I have to unplug it and replug it to get it working again. And this is my this is my third set of headphones because I was having this same problem. So if any of you own this headset, this Kronos Ring 7.1, in the comments below, can you help me figure this out? Has anybody had a problem with this headset in Windows 10? Because it's constantly shutting off on me. In like a couple minutes, it like shuts off. I'm surprised it's working now. Now, there was a firmware update, and I downloaded that from the TTE Sports website, but then it said that it had updated. I restarted my computer, I plugged it back in, so I unplugged it, replugged it, still having the same issue. So I'm to the point now, guys, where it sucks. Okay, this is like my third set of headphones from TTE Sports. Now, the cool thing is these headphones have a 2-year warranty. Okay, and the keyboard has a 5-year warranty, which is awesome. The keyboard is awesome. It's holding up. I just wish, because guys, you see this here, this is a control for it. I just wish this was a braided cord instead of this plastic cord, because it's very heavy and I feel like it's weighing me down. But overall, it fits my ears. I love that it's soft and nice, and it adjusts to my head, to my head automatically. When I first got it, it was a little bit tight, but because I've been wearing them all the time, they're finally, how your headphones, they're tight at first and then they slowly kind of start to break in. The noise cancellation on these are pretty good. I can still hear myself a little bit, but it really covers my ears really, really well overall. So hopefully it works for today. I apologize. I've been having so many technical issues. It sucks. And then the other nonsense that I've been dealing with is revolving around my Xbox 360 controller. Now, you guys know I have this series called Games That You Can Play with Controller Support, and many of you guys, thank you for the support on that. I will continue letting you know all the awesome games out there, whether it's mobile or console or Steam-based games that have controller support. Fairy Fencer F, which we'll be playing in a moment, has this controller support, which is awesome. But for some reason, my 360 controller, my Xbox 360 controller, stopped working too, and it was just acting really strange, so I have to buy another controller. Yay, right? So what I found is you can use the PS4 controller to play on Steam. So that's what I'm doing. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to buy another controller for now. The PS4 controller is working. I just plugged it in, and then you go into Steam and set that up, and then you're good to go. So let's get started here, guys. Let's play from start to finish Fairy Fencer F. And also, I'll be alternating. So Wednesdays will be Fairy Fencer F. Thursdays will be Final Fantasy 15. So without further ado, let's play some Fairy Fencer F. Sundays, it may be either or. It just depends on how I feel. So I may not stream every Sunday, but it just depends. We'll see how my work schedule is and everything, and then I'll kind of stream around that. So let's get started. Let's play some Fairy Fencer F. This is an awesome game. It's hilarious. And I'm going to just start from the beginning since I'm streaming on Twitch as well. For those of you who have not seen the game, we're going to just start from the beginning, okay? So let's get it. Here's the intro. Oh, this intro is so good, guys. And Fang is hilarious, y'all. You'll see in a moment. And let me know how the volume is, because that's the other issue I have. Either my games are not loud enough and I'm okay, or I'm not loud enough, or it's just... Streaming is hard, guys, I swear. I'm so excited. I've been waiting to play this game for you guys. And also, guys, I got this game like super cheap, and also got all the DLC. So we're just gonna have a blast playing this game. Okay, so we're not gonna continue. We're gonna just start from the beginning, okay? So as you can see, I'll show you all the DLC. I got DLC aid pack for newbie fencers has been activated, so I got all that. DLC beginner synthesis kit, DLC secrets of Shukisu, if I said that right, DLC surpass your limits. So my max level, guys, 300 is the max level in this like game, and new dungeon as well. Additional fairy pack 1. And then we got some more of that. Surpass your limit set 2. Weapon accessory set. Weapon change accessory set. Additional fairy pack 2. So you got all those. So you got 2 additional characters, or fairies as they're called. Victoria and Nivea. And then we got some more of that tower added. Weapon change accessory set. Little Black has been activated. Reaper set, Ultimate Armor, awesome, Overlord's Armor, Armor Supreme has been activated, Divine Jewelry, assortment of rare materials, so that's going to come in handy for sure. And the thing I like about Fairy Fencer F, it has that feel of like the Tales of games, and don't you worry guys, we're going to be playing Tales of Mysteria, we're going to continue playing that. So I'm gonna play through all the Tales games that I can get my hands on. Unfortunately, I am not going to be able to get some of the older games like Tales of Destiny and stuff like that. Guys, when I found out how much those games were, I felt so stupid Because I remember one time I went to this one game store, and I did not buy them. I should have bought them. Because guys, I'm not even kidding. Like for example, Tales of Destiny, I found a copy of it, like just one of the game itself. It was freaking $200, y'all. And then Tales of Destiny 2 is even rarer, and I've seen that go for about $300 to $400. It's insane how expensive they are. So hopefully in the future, maybe they get remastered. Also, you know what I'm excited about? Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition. Guys, those are the two games I want. Tales of Vesperia, like for the PS4, right? And Xbox 360 and PC, I believe. So multi-platform. So it's gonna be for the PS4. I really hope that I'm able to get that and God of War. We gotta play freaking God of War. I love God of War. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we got Fang's swimwear set, Sherman's swimwear set, Gado's swimwear set, Pippin's swimwear set, Paulina's swimwear set, and then we got additional Fairy Pack 3, which includes Claus and Melissa. And then we got more tower stuff, Surpass Your Limits 3. So then we have Weapons Change Accessory Set, Yellow. So we got, as you can see, a whole bunch of DLC here. Hot Spring sets for all the different characters. Alright, let's get started.
Long ago, when light and darkness still bore life, the goddess emerged from the light, and an entity known as the Vile God burst forth from the darkness.
Oh, and don't you worry, guys. We will play Phantasy Star 2. Okay, Phantasy Star Online 2. PSO2 has become one of my favorite games to play. Anything that I can play with a controller, that's what I'm interested in playing. I mean, don't get me wrong. Nothing wrong with keyboard and mouse. It's just, I'm a council, I'm a council kind of woman, so. And pardon me, guys, for picking, like, my sides here. I sweat a lot, alright? That's what comes with being fabulous and thick.
The light tore the darkness to shreds. Darkness corroded the light. And eventually, both sides lost their spark of life. So,
oh my gosh.
The goddess and the vile god fell into a deep, eternal slumber. Like a dying star emitting a final burst of light before imploding into darkness.
This game has really good voiceover too. And I believe with this one you can pick either the English voiceover or the Japanese original. But the English voiceover is so good though, it's hilarious. Since then, much time has passed. Of course. Obviously.
Wake up, Fang! Fang, wake up! Hey, Fang! Wake up! Come on, wake up already! It's me, Aaron. I'm here to rescue you. You need to run.
Huh? Who's gotta run?
You, obviously! Duh! You're so pathetic. I can't believe you tried to skip out on paying for bread. Now rise and shine. We need to run.
I mean, is bread really that damn good to get you in the slammer? Man, not worth it.
Run. Why?
This brother is clueless. Oh my gosh.
Hurry up and get out of here so you can collect the Furies with me.
Nah. You can leave, but I kinda like this place. I'm thinking about spending the rest of my life here.
Huh? Don't you know where you are? You're in prison. The Clink, the Slammer, the Crowbar Hotel.
I like the Crowbar Hotel. That made me laugh.
I know exactly where I am. Heaven! Seriously, this place rocks! I get free food and as much sleep as I want. In fact, I want to retire.
Sorry for yawning, guys. It's been a long day.
Idiot! Stealing food in this town is a serious crime. You'll be punished with 100 sharp slaps on your wrist. Your hands will get so swollen that you won't be able to move them anymore.
That's fine. Just means I'll have an excuse not to wash my face.
You better wash your face looking all fine like that. Come on, Fang.
I'm awestruck by your stupidity. How are you supposed to eat if you can't move your hands?
Good point. Let's get out of here. I'm tired. You're gonna have to carry me the rest of the way.
Huh? What are you talking about? You haven't even walked 10 steps yet.
Prison life
This
is
brother
mean,
is
soft,
lazy,
and
y'all.
weak. Now stop complaining and just carry me already.
Quit messing around. You've only been locked up for 3 days.
Stop talking back to me all the time, you stuck-up fairy. I'm the master here. You should be thankful that I'm even
He's kind of
trusting a
like
fairy with
Christian
my
Grey in
amazing
anime
body.
form, Fang. But you know, every character has a reason. If they're really bitter like that, every character has a reason for being salty like that.
Just so we're clear, I'm not your slave. Got it? Fencers and fairies are equals. Remember that.
And the graphics, I love the animation. And I love that their mouths move too. It's pretty cool.
Quiet. They put the guards to sleep with my magic. Let's hurry up and get out of here before they wake up.
Guess I've got no choice.
Why did I get stuck with someone like him as my partner?
It's a very good question. 3 days ago. This is my favorite part, y'all. It's hilarious.
Man, I'm starving. I wish someone would donate me some bread.
How's it going? You're not from around these parts, are you?
Is that obvious, huh? Hey, what's the deal with that sword?
Oh, that? That's a Fury, one of those old fairy weapons. That sword's been stuck there since before this town was built. Occasionally some foolhardy guy will swagger up to that sword to try to pull it out, but so far no one's managed to do it.
Gotcha. Does something cool happen if you pull it out?
Who knows? Every kid knows the legend, though. If you wield a Fury, any wish you desire will be granted. Tell you what, if you're feeling confident, why don't you try pulling out that sword?
I see. If it grants any wish, then I could wish for as much food as I want.
That's all he really cares about, guys. Like, all the... I mean, I thought I cared about food. No, this guy... Food is, like, up here, and then other priorities are, like, down here. He's, like, hilarious. I like the look on his face. Oh, that's so priceless.
Nice to meet you. My name's Erin. I'm a fairy.
Give me some food.
I am the life that resides in the fury you hold in your hand. Well, what's your name?
I'm Fang. Give me some food.
Nice to meet you, Fang. That sword belongs to you now, and with it, my power is yours as well. From this day forward, you are now a fencer. You're going to help me collect the Furies.
Hey, wait a minute. I shut my mouth and let you give your little spiel, but this is where I draw the line. A fencer? No one decides my fate except me. Now, hurry up and make with the food.
Fencers are sword specialists who fight to collect the Furies. That sword in your hand is just one Fury out of 100. If you gather all the Furies and revive the goddess who has been sealed away with the vile god, your wish will be granted.
the hell? That's not what I was told. You're
Now
a fraud.
give me some food.
A big
No.
fat fairy fraud. I thought I just had to yank out this damn sword.
And then also, guys, for our juicy topic of the day, we'll be talking about the new game that is coming out. It's called Octopath Traveler. And I've noticed that a lot of people are comparing Octopath Traveler to Final Fantasy, like early Final Fantasy, like 6 and stuff like that. But I found a really interesting article from Kuau that is kind of explaining that Octopath Traveler is nothing like Final Fantasy 6. So we'll talk about that a little bit later.
Not at all. That's just the beginning. Now come, young fencer. Let's begin our wondrous adventure together.
Gosh.
No.
Huh? What was that?
I said no. I don't want to be a fencer. That sounds like a pain in the ass. Just thinking about collecting 100 weapons makes me sleepy.
Hey! You're the one who broke the seal and woke me up. That makes you a fencer. You've already formed an unbreakable bond with me, so don't say such hurtful things.
An unbreakable bond? I'll break any bonds I want. Later.
Wait a second! The one who pulls out this sword is destined to revive the goddess with me.
Cool story, but I don't take orders from anyone. I'm the one who decides my fate.
You're so mean! This is my first time, you know? Take some responsibility! Fine! Just walk away, you heartless scoundrel! You're the worst!
Wow, that's sucks to be her.
So you thought you could get away with stealing some bread just because you pulled out that sword? Just how naive are you?
I didn't steal it. I just thought it was a free sample. I should have just pawned
That's
the
a
sword for
large
some cash
sample of
instead.
bread. I mean, a sample is like this, not like a whole loaf of bread. Fang is out of his mind.
You're awful. Oh no! It's the cards! I found you!
Now, I will say, a definite con to this game, for those of you, if you do not like long cutscenes, then this game is certainly not going to be for you. It's kind of following like the kind of Otome type of format. So if you like games like Egarus, Generations of War, stuff like that, then this game will make a lot of sense to you, because it kind of plays out like a visual story. And yeah, some of the cutscenes can be long, so if you're not into long cutscenes, then I would not recommend this game. But if you have a good sense of humor, this game is flippin' fantastic. It's hilarious.
All right, Fairy. There's only one option. As your master, I order you to sacrifice yourself to save me.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm your partner. We're in this together. Now come on, fight! Use me, Fang. Use the power of the Fury. Fairy Link!
So now what we're going to be doing is kind of going over the fundamentals of the game. So it's like ever so often there'll be like a tutorial. It's very interesting. I mean, they really explain how to play the game, so that's what I like about it.
I don't know what the hell is going on, but I guess I've got no choice.
Alright, so you'll get these type of tutorials from time to time. So it says basic battle controls. Battles are turn-based and each character acts one at a time. Turn order is displayed on the left. On your turn, you can move with the diagonal, or the left joy, so the left stick, before performing actions. You can attack pressing the A button. If enemies are in range, this is one of your bases of combat. You better remember it. Select wait by pressing the X button. Wait raises your defense and makes your next turn arrive sooner. So keep that in mind when you're dealing with tougher enemies. I mean, that's one of the foundations of RPGs, is sometimes the longer you wait, that's the higher your defense. And then on top of that, the more likely you're going to have a turn. You might be able to use this effectively depending on your strategy. Alright, so this is skills and magic. It says press the Y button to open the command menu and select skills and magic with the A button. This will display a list of available skills and magic spells. Choose one from the list and press the A button to use it. However, you will need SP to use these moves. Some might even have HP costs, so please be careful. Though their use is limited, you can use skills and magic to unleash powerful attacks, restore HP, and much more. Use these moves wisely to defeat your enemies. Alright, that was a nice lesson.
This is friggin' annoying.
Ready,
And this
Faye?
game,
Just use me
oh,
and you'll
it's
forget
great.
these
Right
spells
now
in
I'm
no
playing
time.
it in 720 with 30 frames per second, but you can actually play this game in like in a bigger screen, like 1080p with 60 frames. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It looks a lot better than how the PS3 version looked like.
You're just a damn sword. These guys still outnumber me.
I'm not a regular sword, you know. You can do powerful attack combos and dominate your opponents.
That's it. Seriously, that's nothing special.
I'm a fairy, remember? That means you can use me to cast magic.
What? Magic? You should have said so before. Monkfish foie gras roasted meat? That's the stuff I want to eat! Come on, food! Hey, I think your magic's busted.
What are you doing? It's not that kind of magic. It's attack magic, got it?
Excuse
Use
me,
that.
guys. Maybe I'm coming down with something. But you know, the other exciting thing too that I did too, guys, was I was really excited about this. I know it sounds so basic, but I rearranged my entire makeup collection just for my like beauty videos, and everything I'm gonna be doing is gonna be live. Just because I wanted to do something different. Ever so often I'll do a pre-recorded video, just for like time constraint, but I rearranged my makeup collection for when I do my beauty tutorials live, whether it's on YouTube or Twitch, and I have all my lipsticks in one area, all of my eye products in one area, and it looks so clean. I'm so happy because I had a lot of stuff all over the place. So what I've kind of made, what I'm making myself do is every month I'm just gonna, and you're supposed to do this anyway, so every month I take down my entire makeup like shelf, and then I go through, or collection, go through things that are expired and get rid of it just to make room. I have one more eyeshadow palette that I really want, and then my makeup collection is complete now. I don't need any more lipsticks or anything like that, because it's like I already have like enough different colors to use. And yeah, so we'll have fun doing the makeup looks that I would like to do in the future here on the show.
That's not useful at all.
What are you talking about? Times like this are when it's most useful. Now let's go!
Let's do this.
Alright, so controls. If you're using a PS4 controller, you have the stick. Left stick helps you move. Now, triangle is going to be your command button, and then you just move just like with the 360 controller. You just move your skills and magic, and then just hit X to select, and then we pick the, and then X again.
Stop resisting, Possible. Let's do this. Stop resisting! Let's do this!
shooting slash.
Here I come. Let's go, Aaron. Next. Impossible.
Excuse me, guys.
I knew I was strong.
You really don't get much experience in this game, though, I will say that much.
I didn't realize I was so strong. Well, I guess it's not that surprising. I am pretty awesome.
That's right! You've had potential as a fencer all along. I hope we get along, Fang. Now, let's collect the rest of the Furies and revive the goddess.
What are you talking about? Don't tell me what to do next. Like I already said, I'm not interested in doing anything that sounds like a hassle.
What does that mean? Did you forget how I saved you earlier? Don't you have a conscience?
Conscience? Never heard of it. Later.
Wait! I don't have any memories.
Huh? Your memories are gone?
Yeah. I know that I have to revive the goddess, but I don't remember how I'm supposed to do that.
So... what?
Never mind. Just go already. Leave me alone.
Reverse psychology.
They must seem really annoying to you, huh? Well, this annoying little fairy won't be bothering you anymore. What? Just hurry up and go already. After you abandoned me, my body and soul will wither away until I'm just a ragged clod, waiting to die in some lonely back alley. And I won't remember anything about myself. I'm so pitiful.
Well, you did save me, so... I guess I have no choice. As annoying as this whole Fury quest sounds, I'd be even more annoyed if I didn't return the favor.
Oh.
Right? See, you really are a nice guy after all.
But, I do have one condition.
Condition?
I guess some of those guards are still alive. Friggin' persistent.
Alright, another lesson here. Alright, about tension. This is very kind of similar to the elemental kind of meter, but it's different, like in Chrono Cross. So you have this thing called tension. The higher your tension level, that's the more you're able to fairize, which means you get into this ultra form of yourself, and then you can do stronger attacks. So that's what it's explaining here. So we'll just pass this here and get back to the game.
This is friggin' annoying.
Alright. Now that your tension's high enough, you can fairize.
Fair rice? Is that sort of like fried rice?
Idiot. It's pronounced fairize. There's no ice in it.
What does this fair ride thing even do?
Stop talking and just shout it out. Fairize!
Just shout it out. Okay. Fair rice!
He's an idiot.
Nothing happened. I looked like an idiot just now.
You are an idiot. Like I said, it's not fairize, it's fairize. Do it again, and this time make sure you pronounce the Z.
Let's do this.
Okay, so now we can fairize. So we're gonna hit Y, and see there's a different, so you have fairize. So when you hit that, you get this, so awesome. You stab yourself, which is crazy.
Fury form transformation complete.
All right, let's go. Stop resisting. It's not over yet. Stop resisting. Whoa, what the heck? Transformed?
This combat form is what happens when your power merges with mine. It's called Fury form.
Wait, wasn't this sword stabbed through my stomach
It
earlier?
looks pretty cool though, I have to be honest.
This is so damn embarrassing.
With this, your combat strength has increased drastically. Come on, let's go!
So Fair Rise basically transforms me, right? Then wouldn't it be cooler if I shouted, "It's henshin time!" or something?
Jeez, you're so nitpicky. I said let's go, so that means fight already.
Seriously, I need a better explanation.
Come on, let's go!
Let's do this.
And in the right stick allows you to change like your perspective.
Stop resistance! Let's do this!
Executing shooting slash.
Next! Awesome! Let's do this!
Oh man.
Do this! Next! I knew I was strong!
This is the power of a fury, and also the power of the bond between you and me.
Gotcha! I thought a bond would be a hassle, but if it lets me bust out awesome power like that, then I guess it's not so bad.
So, what was that condition you mentioned earlier?
I'm the one who decides my fate. Even if I have to will that fate into existence, make sure you never forget that.
Wow, that sounded really cool for some reason. What exactly do you mean by that?
Basically, I'm gonna eat when I want to eat and sleep when I want to sleep.
Why, you simple-minded... Fine.
Alright, so this is the official opening now. I love the music in this game. It's so kick-ass. Nobito Nomasu, he was the main person. But I always like this kind of J-rock kind of music. It's so kick-ass. And the outfits are kick-ass in this game too, even though I couldn't wear any of these outfits. Alright, get down to business. The city of Zelwyn's. Huge ass city.
We've come a long way, so the coast should be clear now. Anyway, how can you get your memories back?
If we just collect the Furies, I'm sure we'll eventually meet a fairy who knows who I am.
What if we don't meet one?
As long as you collect all 100 Furies, the goddess will be revived. Once that happens, I'm sure I'll remember everything.
All 100 of them? That sounds like it'll take forever. Just who the heck is this goddess anyway?
She's the deity who oversaw the peace of this world a long time ago. But she's in a deep sleep right now.
Well, I don't want to wake her up if she's sleeping. I'll feel bad. I just want to hurry up and get your memories back so I can end this adventure already and return to my normal life.
Oh, whatever. Let's just collect the Furies for now. Hey there, handsome.
The heck is that?
Well, well, well. You just made my day. It's true. I'm very handsome. Anyway, who the heck are you?
I'm Lola. I work as a Jill of all trades. You're a fencer, aren't you? That means you're looking for Furies, and I happen to peddle useful information about them. This seems a little sketchy. Do you really have useful information? Of course, but you better pay me what it's worth. I hate hagglers.
Nice. Get down to business fast. I guess I'll buy what you're selling.
Wonderful. Thank you for your patronage. As requested, here's some information about a Fury. But before I divulge that info, you gotta pay me first. I'm running a special promotion today, so I'll sell it to you for this price. That's outrageous!
No point in arguing. That's her price. Give me the money so I can
He
pay.
has no sense of bartering at all.
Whoa, you're loaded. Where did you get all this money anyway? Don't tell me you stole it.
That's rich coming from a bread thief. I'll have you know I earned this money fair and square. If a fairy is motivated, making money is easy as pie. Especially for a cute fairy like me.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I guess there's a fetish for everyone out there.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Wonderful. Thank you for your patronage.
There's a fetish out there for everyone.
My sources
That's
tell me
true.
that a fury can be found at the Soul Plains. They say the monsters there are pretty tough. Good luck with that. Take care now.
I like how she's like, I'm gonna give you all this information, but we ain't doing shit for you, so deuces. Oh, that's
Soul
so
Plains,
funny.
huh?
And she was so
That's really
adorable
far.
too.
You should just go by yourself.
What are you saying? We're in this
Oh
together,
my
remember?
gosh.
Come on! Don't just stand there picking your nose. Let's get going already.
I know that. Don't boss me around. I wasn't picking my nose.
Oh my gosh. Alright, so lecture. So this lecture pretty much explains the relationship between their fencer and the fairy, okay? So this explains Fair Rise, where your tension point is pretty much when your enemy is hitting you, and in that circle that is around Fang, the more intense the color gets, I believe, that's the more chances you're able to Fair Rise. So you want to take advantage of that, especially I would say like for things like boss fights and stuff like that. Okay, so then this one, yeah, we'll read this one for those of you who are not familiar with this game. So fencers are warriors who wield furies and form partnerships with the fairies that reside in them. So your fury is your weapon, pretty much. Furies not only provide amazing combat strength, but access to magic too. Magic is always useful in any situation. Fencers can only be officially partnered with one fairy, but they can still use a portion of another fairy's power to create a reconnaissance effect between the two furies. That's interesting. So it's kind of like a magic transfer to the weapon itself. That's crazy. That's why it's better to have many furies. That's also why fencers and other people fight amongst themselves. Yeah, because they're like rare weapons. And you know, the person who gets all of them gets to make a wish, right? I would just wish for unlimited money, or if I could get 2 wishes, unlimited money, and then I would live forever, but I would like pick the age that I wanted to live forever, and that would be perfect. So using the Furies responsibly benefits everyone, but unfortunately that's not always the case. That's true. There may come a time when other fencers come after you, and if that happens, you better not lose, ever. Yeah, this is true. And then this explains the relationship of the fairy to the fury weapon, okay? So it says, long ago when the goddess and the vile god fought, they used special weapons called furies to seal each other away. Most were used to seal the deities, but the remaining furies were scattered across the world. Eventually humans found them and started using the furies for themselves. Rumor has it that there are 100 furies in total, but no one has ever made a precise count, so the actual number of furies is unknown. Furies utilize fairies as a power source. Without a fairy, a fury is just a normal weapon. Oh, okay, so the fairy enhances the fury's weapon ability, such as Fair Rise, as an example of that. Essentially, fencers can use magic because furies are imbued with fairy magic. Okay, so it says, though furies provide fencers with immense power, that service is not provided free of charge. Every fairy harbors a powerful wish. A fury passively seeks out the chosen person who can grant that wish, and the will only allow that person to use its full power. In my case, I wish to collect all the furies and break the goddess seal. But was Fang really the right person? That's a good question, right? Unfortunately, fairies don't have a say in that decision. Alright, so then you get a little like information on the area. So Zelwyn's is the eastern region of the central continent, an isolated area that boasts many unique landscapes such as deserts, snowy mountains, and volcanoes. Crazy. At the heart of the region is Zelwyn City with a population of 1.4 million. All those people in there, like crazy. The city's economic development has flourished due to the success of the Dorfa Corporation. Rumors about Furies are always circulating, and everybody here knows the legend of the goddess and the vile god. Perhaps the two deities fought here long ago. You never know. Anyway, all you need to know about this region is that it's the ideal location for collecting Furies. Well, that's good to know. Alright, so then you have this menu. So each area you have like a sub-event. Oh, Guillermo, he's really hot. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to take a little break here, guys. Stretch out a little bit. And then we'll get into our new story, or juicy topic of the day, as I call it. And then we'll play a little bit more. And then we'll call it a day after that. Because I have to, you know, go to work and all of that. I actually have 2 more interviews, and I'm excited about those 2 as well. So hopefully I can either, because this job that I got is part-time, and I don't want to work 2 part-time jobs unless I absolutely have to, but the other 2 are full-time. So guys, pray for me that I would get this. So I will be right back, guys. Alright guys, so I am back. Look more refreshed. Cause I was like, I need something to drink. I'm drinking some Crystal Light here. Oh, I love Crystal Light. And what I like to do is I like to freeze it, and then it leaves like a ice kind of block in the inside of the bottle, and it melts as I'm drinking it. Oh, so refreshing, especially after like the last couple of days and it's been extremely hot here. So forgive me for not covering this story today. I should have covered this story today, but yesterday, but I did not. Okay, so this is coming from Kuaku. I love Kuaku. They have so many really interesting video game stories, and of course it says Octopath Traveler is nothing like Final Fantasy VI. Okay, the producer of the gorgeous up-and-coming Switch game Octopath Traveler, and it is gorgeous, guys. It's like, the best way to describe it is like 2D meets like 3D graphics. It's really paying really good homage to like the old school style. Think of like Final Fantasy like 1 and 2, like that type of style of game. Okay, so the upcoming Switch game Octopath Traveler made waves this week with a quote in which he said that mechanically it was like a spiritual successor to Final Fantasy VI. Other people have made similar comparisons, but Octopath Traveler is nothing like Final Fantasy VI. It's more like a saga game, and you'll get my opinions on that. The Saga series, guys, some of the hardest ass JRPGs that you will ever play, especially Saga Frontier 2. That is on many lists in like the top 10 hardest JRPG, like RPG games to play, period. With some experimental ideas that work and some that really don't. And then the author played around 20 hours of Octopath Traveler, and that's going to be coming out this Friday, I believe. I believe it's this Friday, because it says next Friday. I'm so excited, but see, I think that might be the only reason why I would get a Nintendo Switch, is either for that or the Xenoblade Chronicles. But I've always been, you guys know, I've always been a Sony fan and always will be. Only time I really liked Nintendo is during the Super Nintendo era. That's where a lot of really good beat-em-ups came out at that time, like Final Fight and stuff like that. So that's my favorite era of Nintendo. But lately, I haven't really been interested, and this is just me. I feel like Nintendo is focusing more on, and they've always been that way, focusing more on like family gaming and not necessarily like the single player experience per se. A lot of the games that have been coming out have been very multiplayer in nature. So that's the reason why I'm kind of turned off by Nintendo. Until this game came out, then I started getting a little bit interested. Okay? So the way that the author describes Octopath Traveler is the following. It's a deep, beautiful game with a very good combat system, excellent soundtrack, and a cast of characters who are mostly interesting but almost never interact with each other. And that's interesting because usually in Final Fantasy games you have that protagonist, antagonist, or multiple protagonists, and they do kind of intersect with each other in some shape or form. It may be a permanent relationship or a temporary relationship. It depends on which Final Fantasy that you're playing. But the cool thing that I like about Final Fantasy, just like the Tales series, and just like in Octopath Traveler 2, each character has their own like abilities, their own story. And the thing that I like about the Tales series, just like with Final Fantasy, you don't have to play the games in sequential order. Each Final Fantasy, just like, unless there, excuse me, correction, unless there's a sequel, then you don't have to, then you can play them all separately, and each Final Fantasy has its own story. Like, Final Fantasy 15, I would recommend as being the first Final Fantasy for beginners, because that's how they designed Final Fantasy to be. It's a really nice game for beginners. You know, everything's kind of set out for you. You go to this quest, it's in this area, that kind of thing. But if you start with the older Final Fantasies, like Final Fantasy 1 and 2, that's where a lot of people start to not like the series, because Final Fantasy 1 and 2 has a very complex mapping system, tons and tons of dungeons. So, you know, it's a very unique experience, just like Octopath Traveler here. Okay, so, and this is what he says in regards to the disorienting part. It says, well, he says, that's the most disorienting thing about Octopath Traveler. Each of the game's 8 protagonists has his or her own story, and says Oberlich, the knight, wants to track down the man who killed his liege lord. Tressa, the merchant, wants to be the world's greatest shopkeeper, etc. And from what I've played, none of these stories connect. That could definitely change later. Again, now, there will be a full review of Octopath Traveler coming to Kohaku, and that's going to be next week, guys. But what's kind of interesting is the 3rd chapter of each character's story, they're all self-contained. So it seems that the characters in Octopath Traveler, they only interact in these vignettes, guys, that are called banter. So they're kind of like these in-between, like, you know, cut scenes. So that's pretty much the... But what's really interesting, though, and that's why I think makes this particular RPG really unique, is that during, and it says it here, during each character's main story, that character is the only one who talks or appears on screen. Everybody else, or everyone else, is just invisible. So that's kind of interesting. I think Octopath Traveler really makes you question the question that will never have an answer. What is a RPG? What is a JRPG? Now, some people would say the criteria for a JRPG, it has to come from, of course, Japan, and it has to be produced by Japanese people. But if you have games like this, like Octopath Traveler, where you have, you know, you have mainly, you know, the game is, it's definitely in that JRPG kind of style, of course, but it seems really Americanized as well in regards to the story too. So it'll be interesting to see how this game does, because it's definitely not your traditional style when you think of JRPGs. You know, if all the characters don't even connect or relate to one another, so that to me gives me idea there, who knows, there might be an Octopath Traveler 2. If you have had the chance to play this game, hey, let me know in the comments below what you think about it, of course. Alright, so guys, let's get back to playing a little bit more of Fairy Fencer F here. Let me get a little bit of my drink here, because I talk a lot. Alright. Alright, let's get back into it. Alright, so we have a couple different events here. So let's check out Tomo's shop. Alright, so let's check that out. Alright, got another tutorial here. It says, look like you can buy stuff at Tomo's shop. Well, that's obvious. It's a shop after all. Well, obviously no shop. If you want to buy something, select purchase. Okay, so this is all common sense stuff. I'm not gonna read that shit. Alright. Alright, let's check here what we want here. Mid potion, energy shard. I don't even know how much money I have. Smelling salt heals confusion. Dungeon monsters will reappear. That's so weird. Survival guide. I think we have all these already. Alright, so let's go here. Let's check out that sexy Guillermo. Welcome. Oh, you must be a new fencer. Adventurers of all types visit this pub, so you might learn some useful information for your travels. I might want to learn you, Guillermo. I might want to learn all of you. No, I'm being a mess. But you know me, I like my anime characters all, you know, sexy and mature. There might be something that I can assist you with, so please speak to us freely. Oh, look at him. Alright, let's talk. Alright, so we got a warrior. Okay. What are you a fighter? What do you live for? Huh, I never think about that kind of crap. I thought this was all voiceover. Apparently not. I just do what I feel like doing. I understand. Yeah, I act tough, but you're really holding on to a deep sorrow. Man, you must be wasted, huh? Quit clinging to me, it's annoying. Hey, you have the town person. Hey kid, you having fun drinking? I'm not a kid, the name's Fang. I'm a handsome guy, so I'm told. Fang is really handsome though. Like, I mean, I would go out with him. Haha, did you really just say that about yourself? You're a really interesting guy. He's very into himself though, I will say that much, but there's gotta be a reason for it. We'll find out what it is, I'm sure, in due time. And sorry guys, I drink a lot because for some reason I get a really itchy and really dry throat from time to time in the summer. I think it might be the humidity, so it might be it. Alright, so let's go to the Fountain Plaza. Let's talk. Whoa, we got a lot of people to talk to here. Oh my, you seem to have an ill omen regarding women. Are you a fortune teller or something? Only as a hobby, but my fortunes have a pretty solid reputation for being right. I see. It's sad for me to admit this, but I can think of a lot of reasons why your fortune would be right. What you doing, mister? You look like you're walking and starting into space at the same time. I'm patrolling the town to keep the peace. It's not like I'm loitering or anything. I got it. You're patrolling Lorraine. That's cute. Oh gosh. Why did you just combine them? Let's check out what this young man saying. And because, guys, there's so many characters in this thing, I can't do all the voices. My throat will get raw. That's probably why my throat is raw. From me doing voices for Sword Art Online, Integral Factor. Yeah, that's a pretty fun mobile game. Oh, I've never seen you around here before. Are you a traveler? Yeah, pretty much. Back in my day, Zelwyn's used to be a smaller town, but now it's a thriving hub of activity thanks to the Dorfa Corporation. I just felt like doing that. Because anytime I hear back in my day or back in the day, I just think of an older person. I see. Thanks, tour guide. Let's talk to this elder. Okay, I'll do it for the elder guy. I see. You have potential, young man. You look exactly like me when I was your age. It's true that I have potential, but when I get old, I'm gonna be the dandiest old man anyone's ever seen. What? Are you suggesting I'm not dandy enough? How dare you, Fang? I'm surprised he didn't slap him with a glove and like challenge them to a duel. I love Crystal Light, so refreshing. I only like drinking it during the summer though. Alright, well that was fun. Alright, so let's go to the world map. Let's see where we gotta go. Alright, so we got a lesson here. Choose a location on the world map and press A. With this, you can move to the location you've selected. When you choose a dungeon, you can look at the dungeon's information by moving the cursor over it. So it might be good to take your time and not to rush into things. Well, no shit. Your next destination will also be marked. So long as you look for that, you'll never get lost. Yay! I hate that. That's the reason why like Saga Foreigner 2 was such a hard game. Because you had no idea sometimes where the heck you were supposed to go. So that's why I like these easier games sometimes, because it's like it allows me to enjoy the game and story without like raising my blood pressure, you know? Excuse me. When you leave a dungeon and return to the world map, you can take a long rest. Well, no doubt. Your HP and SP will be fully healed. This is very important, so don't forget about it. Well, I won't. Ooh, a new dungeon has been unlocked. Oh, we got tons. Oh, we contained a new Fury, contained the fairy Ivory Irving. And then we got Stella. I think this is all DLC stuff. Yeah, that's probably right. Okay, so let's see here. This display menu, and we will look at skills and magic. Okay, it's not enough to own your own gear. You need to physically equip it, and we all know how to do that. So, self-explanatory. Let's see the armor. Favorite gloves. Oh my gosh, that's so hilarious. That's his stats right there. See, we have all these here. Rings. Got all of those. Yeah, I think we should be good. So then this is the cursor that allows you to move. We got a couple of places. Alright, so let's go to the place where there is an event. So this is the Soul Plains. Enter Soul Plains? Yeah. Well, that looks nice. Looks beautiful there.
So this is the Soul Plains. Wow, this place is enormous.
Yeah, it's pretty freaking huge.
Hey, why don't we set up camp here and call it quits for today?
It's too early to feel tired.
Yeah, it's
Come
true.
on, let's go.
Fine, fine.
Alright, so we got another tutorial here about dungeons. Okay, this will be important to read. In dungeons, you can battle enemies and find useful items. Dungeons also have save points. Oh, that's good. And treasure crystals. Inside dungeons, you can only save at save points, so be careful. Pressing the start button will let you view the dungeon map. Everything is marked for you. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. You know how much of a pain it was for me when I was playing Final Fantasy 15? And I was just, it was a maze from hell. It was terrible. So check the map if you ever get lost. Okay, so start button will allow me to do that. In dungeons, you can perform, oh cool, dungeon actions such as symbol attacks and jumping. Press A to perform symbol attack. If the symbol attack connects with a wandering enemy, oh, you will secure a preemptive strike, which is what you want most of the time in an RPG. Press B to jump. Oh, you can climb or jump over steps. Potential dead ends can possibly be overcome by jumping, so bravely jump into the unknown. Well, that's good. When you make contact with an enemy, the battle will start. Okay, and then by using a symbol attack with A, you can secure the preemptive strike. With careful use, you can consistently gain the upper hand. However, if the enemy gets a drop on you, that triggers an ambush. Okay, well that's similar to like Tales too, so that's common sense. Okay, it says when you move to the edge of the battlefield, the escape command will appear. You can attempt to escape by pressing RT, just like in Tales, very similar. Okay. Oh, so if one person escapes, then we're good. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, so Soul Plains, this is our first dungeon. Let's see how this goes.
Yes!
Alright, sweet. Let's get this. Alright, preemptive strike.
Let's do this. Pain don't hurt. Next! That was nothing.
Wow. Alright.
Yes!
Oh no, ambush. Dang it.
Pain don't hurt. Pain don't hurt. Next! Pain don't hurt. Pain don't hurt. Next! That was nothing.
But see, we're not even getting that much experience. Look at that. 4 experience. No wonder why it takes forever to get the frickin' 300. My gosh. Okay, let's try preemptive strike. Ah, yes.
Let's do this.
Oh, okay. It says, oh, I cleared an achievement. Okay.
Pain don't hurt. Pain don't hurt.
Okay, let's do some magic here.
Executing shooting slash.
Next. Pain don't hurt.
So it seems to me that there will be a lot of grinding in this game. I'm gonna fairize for this. No, I'm being stupid. I wish I could transform like that all the time. I'd be like, let's bake food. No, I'm being stupid.
That was nothing.
That was nothing until we get to a boss battle. My gosh. That armor I have on must be really strong.
I'm even stronger now.
Oh yay! Level 2! Well, that was quick. Alright, what the heck is this?
Gimme.
Alright, so we found an herb sprout. That may come in handy. Man, we got a lot of enemies in here. Got a potion. And that's one thing, when you're in a dungeon, you gotta make sure. Alright, come on. Let's see if I can. Come on.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
What the heck?
Let's go.
Ah!
Let's do this. Huh. Pain don't hurt. Huh. Next. That was nothing.
Man, little experience. I saw something over here. Maybe not. Okay. Dang it! Oh no, I got it. That's interesting. I got it before.
Pain don't hurt. It's not over yet. Huh. Next. Pain
Got
don't
it.
hurt. Pain don't hurt. Huh. Next. Pain don't hurt. Huh. Next. That was nothing.
Yeah. So this is pretty easy for now. I got a little more experience here. Alright, let's try to do a...
Let's go.
Ah.
Let's do this. Pain don't hurt. Pain don't hurt. Huh. Next. It's not over yet. Huh. Next. That was nothing.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Burnt toast. Yeah, this is the type of game you want to make sure you examine everything. Yes, preemptive strike.
Let's do this.
Because it gives you the advantage.
It's not over yet. Huh.
And you would think you would earn more experience from doing that.
That was nothing.
It's like nothing. What the heck? Oh, okay, so that's the next area. Oh, and the enemies respawn. Well, that's good to know. Make sure I got everything. Alright, so this is the next area. Oh. Proceed to next area? Heck yeah. Plains north.
Yes. Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
Yes. So, be in the battle party beginning. Alright, so I got... So it seems there's a lot of achievements.
Next. That was nothing.
Oh, Slayer. Defeat 20 enemies. Awesome. Oh, and I got another one too. What the heck is this? Oh, a cutscene.
That thing launched over there. That has to be the Fury.
Oh, that looks like it.
Jeez, you're working me to the bone. Let's just hurry up and pull it out so we can get out of here already. Wait, hold on. Something smells yummy. Oh, that looks tasty.
Hey, Fang! What about the Fury?
He is such an idiot.
Weary traveler, you must be exhausted. I have just brewed some chamomile tea. You are welcome to partake of it with me.
Sweet. That's awful kind of you.
Well, this does not look good, Fang. There might be something in the tea, okay? Yeah, there might be something in the tea.
Wait a minute, Fang! Anyone can see this is clearly suspicious.
For sure.
My body.
That's
can't
what I
move.
thought.
Was that paralytic tea? Jeez, Fang! Ron! I told you this was suspicious!
Who the hell are you?
Oh my, not one word of gratitude after I just served you some delicious tea? How rude. Well, it matters not. My name is Tiara, and this is my fairy partner, Kiwi.
Aww.
You still have much to
She
learn
is
about being a fencer if you
adorable.
fell for such a cliche trick. You have learned a valuable lesson, yes? As a token of your gratitude, I shall accept this fury on your behalf.
Hold on. That's just downright dirty.
Surely you jest, for I am squeaky clean. Now then, drink.
What the heck is it? More poison?
No, it's an antidote. I cannot bear the thought of leaving you in this state. If you
Oh, that's
consume
nice
this,
of
you'll be
her.
able to move in roughly 5 minutes. During those 5 minutes, I shall take my leave of you.
I thought you were being kind for a second, but you're really just a low-down, dirty trickster.
The only dirty thing here is your face. Your
Oh,
innocence is quite a shameful
that
face
was a
too.
read, honey.
I suppose you two are meant to be.
Wow, the shade.
Tell me about it. She's got a really foul mouth, too.
Oh my, it seems we're getting along rather swimmingly. Now's not the time for you two to get along.
You're right. Hey, you stuck-up bitch. You've got a real crappy attitude. You better watch your back from now on.
How can you say something so dreadful? But for some reason,
Oh my
I am
gosh.
getting rather excited. What's wrong with this chick?
Yeah, for real.
Now that I have the item I was after, I shall take my leave of you. Good day. Hey! Wait! Hold on! Fang, get it together! We need to go after her!
My body's still paralyzed. I can't move.
Alright, so we gotta go after her.
Let's do this. Pain don't hurt. Pain don't hurt. Huh. Next. Pain don't hurt. Huh. Pain don't hurt. Huh. Next. That was nothing.
I love that, like, kendo stick. That is awesome. Alright, let's keep
Yes.
going. Come on.
Yes.
I like.
Do this. Pain don't hurt. Huh. Next. Pain don't hurt. Huh. Pain don't hurt. Huh. Next. That was nothing.
Alright, win 10 times without taking damage, so we got that. Man, we got a crap ton of enemies here. Oh, shoot!
Let's do this. Next. Pain don't hurt. Huh. Next. That was nothing.
Let's see, cutscene. She has a nice outfit, though. I think I could see myself cosplaying as her.
Oh my.
Look at this jerk.
Who are
off.
you?
Look what? He's like, I have this bandana on my head to look mysterious, because I'm a hoodlum fencer.
How
Like,
droll.
oh my
I
gosh,
have nothing
get
to
the frick
give to
out of
someone
here,
as
man.
boring and uninspired as you.
Then I guess I gotta use force to claim my prize. I may as well snag you while I'm at it, too. I can't wait to see that cute face of yours after it's soaked with tears.
I want to see that too.
Huh? Who the hell are you guys?
Oh my. So you decided to pursue me. Fang, was it? I understand. You've come to shower me with love. You certainly are an adorable boy.
That's not why.
You? Are you this woman's ally?
Nope.
Yes, that is correct. This is my loyal servant. Oh, Fang, this bothersome rogue is attempting to force himself upon me. Could you be a dear and assist me? Who the heck is gonna help you?
Yeah, right?
So you're also a fencer, huh? Good timing. Hand over your theory, too.
Crap.
Damn. Guess I've got no choice now. This is freaking annoying. Pain don't hurt.
Okay, I just want to try some magic here. I wonder why I can't use this burning strike for some reason. Oh, you can only use it when you're fair eyes. Okay. Yeah, we're not fair eyes yet.
Executing shooting slash.
Damn.
Pain don't hurt.
Sucks to be you, man.
I was strong.
Well, at least now I'm getting
I'm
some
even
higher
stronger
HP.
now.
Oh, level 3! Yay! Wow, this game
Good
leveling
work,
up
Finn.
real
You
quick.
are
What the
quite
heck?
strong.
Huh?
Huh? Oh my. Is there something wrong?
Yeah, I'm just surprised. I totally pegged you for someone who'd run away while we were fighting.
I completely agree.
Yeah, I agree as well. She seems like a cop-out.
There's no way I would do something so uncouth. At any rate, I have an idea that will make you both exceedingly happy.
Well, I don't know. You tried to con us by drinking paralyzed tea, but
An idea?
well, let's see how this goes.
I shall let both of you become my servants. How does that sound? Isn't this wonderful? This makes you happy, right? Huh?
Hell no, girl. What's your
I
problem?
feel much safer traveling with skilled individuals like yourselves. When a helpless, beautiful maiden such as myself travels alone,
Helpless,
I
beautiful
am often
maiden.
accosted by all
But guys,
sorts of
because
brigands.
of the problems that I'm having with my with this headset, I had to buy a new headset. So I found this company. They're called Dodo Cool. I never had heard of them, and they just recently came out with a new gaming headset. So that should be coming on Tuesday. So we'll be having a review in regards to that. So I'm going to do a live sound test review on that particular headset. We'll do an unboxing as well. And I also got a stand because, guys, let me show you. Okay, I got this stand from Amazon. This is called the Newbie stand. Looks just like this. And I mean, this part, the plastic part is nice and solid, but this part is silicone, and it does not really work well with heavier headsets like this. I would only recommend, and this is cheaply made too. I don't like the quality on this one. I would recommend this one would be more for a lighter type of headset. Like if you have like a Turtle Beach headset, for example, then that's a good beginner's like stand. But the one I'm getting coming tomorrow is actually going to be a solid steel, like metal one. So it should take care of this headset, but I'm gonna use it for my other headset that's coming. So hopefully it's good quality headset. We'll see how it goes.
Why, you selfish little... Why should we team up with you in the first place?
That's a good question. That's a
Oh,
really
my.
good question.
This would be beneficial for you two as well. Having more people in your party during combat is advantageous, right? Additionally, a relative of mine manages a nearby inn, so I can also provide you with a place to rest for the night.
Well, how can we trust you though? That's the thing.
Give me a break. Why should we travel with an underhanded, conniving, two-faced?
Does that inn have tasty food?
Certainly. I heard that they acquired a chef from a 5-star restaurant.
Ooh.
All right, let's team up.
Let's do it. When food is involved. Oh god.
You're just saying that for the food, aren't you?
That's kind of true though.
No, that's not the only reason. She's right. Battles will be way easier if there's 3 of us. It'll be easier to collect the Furies, too.
You better not make her collect the Furies while you slack off.
Anyway, take me to that inn of yours. I want to know what 5-star food tastes like.
Yes, please follow me. Hey, wait a sec! Hey!
Yay! Tiaras are in the party, so we have a new member. And we got a new card too. Alright, so now we're gonna learn how to use these things. Okay, about fairies. Whenever you obtain a new Fury, you can view each fairy that resides in a particular Fury by accessing the Fairies menu. Choose a fairy with the directional pad and select A, You receive a gift from any fairy that has a gift displayed over their head. Interesting. This is a very detailed info. When equipped as a reconnaissance effect, a fairy's parameters and abilities will be added to the fencer. A fairy's XP is displayed underneath their picture. A fairy cannot earn experience while it's equipped as reconnaissance effect. Oh, well that sucks. When a fairy levels up, its parameters will increase, and it might learn a new ability too. You will have nothing to lose by equipping fairies, so give it a whirl. Alright, so let's do that. Okay, so switching. This is very similar like what's the game? Sword Art Online, maybe. Now that there are two fencers, I'll explain the, yeah, just like Sword Art Online, the switch command. If you have fencers who aren't participating in battle, you can switch them on the fly. That is so sweet. It's simple. Just open command menu Y and choose switch with A, then select an inactive party member that you wish to switch in. That's all it is, but be careful, you will immediately end. Oh, so your turn ends after you switch. Oh, that sucks. See, there's always a catch. It seems the best time to switch fencers is when you're low on HP. Use it effectively. Yeah, that's true. Oh, weapons boost. Okay. Now that you can boost your weapon, you can strengthen the fairy that resides in it. Do this by selecting weapons boost from the battle menu or battle options menu. You will need weapons points earned from battling to boost your weapon. First, choose a category you want to boost, and then once you've selected the category, navigate the display menu with the up directional. Okay. Once you decide on what to boost, press A. Okay, you can increase parameters and learn new skills, magic, and abilities and techniques as long as you have enough WP. Okay. Some boosts have prerequisites. Okay, that's true. Addition to their WP cost, pay close attention, make sure you meet all the requirements. Alright. Feel free to perform boost in any order you like. Boosting one's category won't prevent you from boosting something else, so go ahead and boost away. Oh, she's great. Meanwhile, uh-oh.
I don't care what happens to me. Just spare my grandchild's life, please.
Grandpa!
Shut up! If you keep blabbing, I'll kill you with one blow.
If you want to save yourselves, hurry up and fork over all your stuff.
Leave that kid with us too. Don't worry, we're not gonna kill her.
That's what they always say,
We'll make
stupid
sure we get
bandits.
a good price for her. After we've had some fun with her first.
Oh no.
Whoa! What the heck?
Oh, crap. A sandstorm?
Pardon me. You seem to be in some
Oh
trouble.
my gosh, he looks like a dude from like Mysteria. You know what he reminds me of? He looks like Lafayette. Violet's younger brother if he was like older.
Huh? You're...
He looks kick-ass.
Who the hell are you?
Where do you come from? Why are you here?
What would you like to know about me? My name? My way of life? Or perhaps my prowess with the sword? My name is Sherman. Not that it matters to the dead.
Sherman, enemy force has received additional reinforcements.
And Ryushin. Freaking mech. We have mechas in this game? What the heck?
What's going on here? My loyal minions, they're... Why, you... I won't forgive this!
I see. You wish to follow them into the afterlife. This will not be pleasant for you. Ryushin, release your full power and prepare for assembly.
Negative. Enemy strength inadequate to warrant assembly. Probability of victory at your current power level is 100%.
I would prefer to hold nothing back when facing my enemies, but in this case, I'll make an exception.
You bastard! I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but no one makes a fool out of me. I'll cut you to pieces.
Well, that's not smart, dude. Well,
Your prognosis was correct, Ryushin. Now then, are you injured, sir?
I'm fine. Thank you very much for saving us.
Thank you, mister.
I only did what I must.
oh,
What in the world?
Wow, how pretty.
I bid you safe travels. Have a wonderful day. Now then, let's go, Ryushin.
that's kick-ass. I fell in love with him just watching him, guys.
You must be an angel.
Oh,
How fortunate. Truly.
he's a heartthrob for me. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we got a couple. Alright, we'll do one more and then we'll conclude today's episode. Because I don't want to be late for work tomorrow. Alright, so let's check out this. So we have an event and a. Well, you know what? Alright, let's check out the ferries here. Oh, okay, so we got some gifts. Oh, they all have, well, some have gifts and some don't. Try to get the gifts from the fairies at another time here. So let's see. Let's try weapons boost. Oh, we have an achievement unlocked. Give me a boost. Alright, so we did do weapons boost. Let's try her. That might be smart. Alright, so I forgot the other thing that we can. So that Valkyrie armor. Oh, that's kick ass. That, let's see. Haha! That is hilarious. I'll just keep her regular outfit. Alright, so we'll have that as a reconnaissance effect. A lot of customization in this game. Put Mia in there. Might as well just get this over with. Oh, okay. So, increase your combos with weapon boost so you can perform additional techniques with A, but you need to assign these techniques with combo edit in the options menu. Though you can't change your first technique, starting from the second technique, you can assign any technique you've learned through weapons boost. Assigning is easy, okay, so then you just assign it. Alright. Oh, weapon, okay. So Furies can change form depending on the situation. Okay. So far we've only got like one. Yeah, I think we got everything. Alright, so we got, let's check sub-event. Ooh, who's this sexy guy? Man, tons of hot guys in this game. He's like, the fuck? I apologize. No, it's okay. But okay. Oh, we got a man. Let's see a rumor here. I heard someone rescued some travelers in the desert from bandits. They said he was an angel or something. I see, whoever he is, he sounds like a nice person. Plus, they said he's strikingly handsome. Yeah, he was pretty hot. I thought I was the only one. Well, sucks to be you, Fang, because you're not the only one. There's a lot of hot men in this game. And that's why I love this game. Alright, we got an event here. Here we are, the Sunflower Inn. First, we should try the 5-star food. Next, we'll eat more 5-star food. And then we'll eat more 5-star food. And then I'm gonna take a 5-star shower and brush my 5-star teeth. And then eat more 5-star food. He is just about the food. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. And finally, we'll wrap up the day by eating the rest of the 5-star food. Ugh, you. So where's all this 5-star food anyway? Welcome, I've been expecting you. Please, take good care of us. Who's this old lady? This is the manager of the inn and my relative. She will be cooking for us. This old lady's the 5-star chef? She doesn't look the part. Do not worry, her skill in the kitchen is on par with any 5-star chef. You fraud, you totally lied to me. Her cousin's wife, eldest brother, friend is a 5-star chef, which means by transitive property that she is one too. What does that have to do with cooking? You know what society calls someone like her? A stranger. You got that? Hey kid, you really don't believe that I'm a 5-star chef, do you? Well, my last name happens to be 5-star. That means I really am a 5-star chef. Hilarious. What kind of stupid joke is that? It doesn't matter so long as the food tastes good, right? If you nitpick the details, you'll end up with severe athlete's foot. That's not even possible. What kind of logic is that? Yeah, that's kind of true. Oh my, you have athlete's foot, young man? That's gross, Fang. You better not walk around this place in your bare feet. That is absolutely, positively not true. My feet are 100% fungus free. Stop your complaining and let us hurry along to the room. There are some things I'd like to discuss. I'll give you some medicine that'll clear up your appetites for in no time. Hope that cheers you up. Like I said, I don't freaking have appetites, but oh my gosh, that's so funny, yo. That was fucking funny. That Tiara girl, she is shadier than shade. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk. Alright, so let's do sub-event first. I'm glad we found a place to stay, but I'm still pretty mad at Tiara. Me too. She totally lied about this place having a 5-star chef. I like that that's all he cares about. Not like the conditions of the place, like, I mean, it looks pretty nice, you know, but like being grateful that like she found someone, like, okay. I digress. You're still going on about that? Alright, so let's talk to Tiara. What did you want to talk about? Excuse me, guys. Can you close your eyes for a bit? Sure, I guess, but seriously, what's going on? You will know soon enough, but for now, please close your eyes. I don't really get it, but I guess I'll play along. Eren, you too. I know. Now then. Whoa, it feels like my body is floating. Not yet. Do not open your eyes. Hey. Okay, you can open them now. What the hell? That's some weird shit. What the f— oh my gosh. Not what I was expecting. But, you know. And of course we have Bella. Hey Bella, what's going on? And Bella says, I just got through gaming and now I'm lying down. Yeah, me too. I'll be lying down real soon. What the? Where are we? What's a giant woman doing here? Oh wait, that's a statue. The goddess? Ah, so you notice, as expected of a fairy. Well, what passes a fairy, that is. Ooh, the shade.com. My gosh. These fairies are shady. I'm not going to dignify that remark with a response. What is this place? How did we end up here? This is a dimension that exists between the boundaries of reality. In layman's terms, it's similar to a waking dream. This is my Curie's special power. Curie! I love Curie. I see, that's an amazing ability. So we're not in reality right now. Gotcha. That's pretty mysterious. Long ago, the goddess was sealed in this space, and over here, you can see the vile god? Huh? That's right, the vile god, a malevolent entity who attempted to destroy the world long ago. As you can see, he is currently sealed by the sword stabbed into his body. You're right, I can detect a faint flicker of magical energy. He's not dead then. That same goes for the goddess too. Ah, now I'm seeing this up close. What are those sword things supposed to be? They are furies, but the power of the fairies residing in them has diminished over time. Oh, you're right. Those are furies. Not every fury hit their mark, though. The ones that missed eventually made their way to the human world. So those furies and their fairies ended up like me. I don't get it. What's with this place anyway? Using the fury we obtained earlier, we removed the swords that are stabbed into the goddess. Are you saying you're going to remove the goddess seal? Precisely. Alright, we're about to wrap things up. I'm gonna wish for all this tasty food I can stomach. She's not going to revive just by removing 1 or 2 swords. More importantly, what did you mean by using the Fury? We must transfer the fairy residing in this Fury to one of the dormant Furies, activate it, then pull it out. And that will revive the goddess? No, there's something else we must need to do. Of course, there's always something else in addition to that, but I do not exactly know what that is. How do you not know the most important part? And how do you know about all of this anyway? Even I didn't know about this place. A fencer must educate themselves about the goddess and the vile god. It is far stranger that you two know nothing about this at all. Besides, the only reason why we are able to visit this place is because of Hui. Of course, if you weren't missing your memories, you would already know what this is, right? This must be embarrassing for you. I can't think of a response. Hey, Fang, don't just stand there, say something. So basically we gotta collect the Furies so that we can use the fairies inside of them to release the seal, right? So if our original goal hasn't changed, then who cares, right? Well, yes, also if you attempt to remove the sword, something will attack you, so please be careful. What do you mean, something? It's probably some kind of defense mechanism that protects the seal. That's right, it can be quite difficult to handle. Please be careful when you pull out the swords. So you've already tried to do that? Well, it seems Furies that have been bonded to a fencer can't be used. Perhaps that's because the pact that they formed is still into effect. You sound like you experienced this before. This better not be a trap. Good point. I would do no such thing. You think I've forgotten about that tea stunt you pulled? Yeah, she was wrong for that. Such details are irrelevant. The 3 of us are trying to revive the goddess, correct? Then it's settled. We will collect the Furies and break the goddess seal. Understood? I wish we knew some other way to do this. We just gotta roll with it, I guess. Alright, got another lesson here. Alright, so Godly Revival. It says Godly Revival lets you remove Fury seals containing the goddess and the vile god. To do so, you need a fairy from a Fury you've already collected. First, either choose the goddess or vile god. Of course, no sane person would ever choose the vile god. Next, select which Fury seal you want to remove. Each one has an assigned rank, so you will need the fairy whose rank also matches. This is very complex. Choose a fairy to help you remove the Fury seal, then transfer it into the Fury, activate it, and pull it out. Make sure you compare the fairy's abilities with that of the Fury. When you're ready, confirm your selection. Enemies will appear as a defensive mechanism, so watch. Okay. So once the fairy is transferred, it cannot be undone. That's interesting. If you win, you will successfully remove the Fury seal, and you'll have access to ability 2. It's very useful. When you get a new Fury, remove the seal right away. Okay, so there's this thing called Revival Rank. It says your Revival Rank shows the highest rank of Fury that you have removed thus far. Your weapon boost options will expand as your rival rank increases. This game is so complex but simple at the same time. What the heck? Okay, so this kind of has the story. If you want to read that, you can read it on your own time. Alright, so let's try the Vile Goddess. And we got this huge ass sword here. So no fairies available. Oh, you can choose which one. I see. good to know. Alright. Let's see here. I think we're gonna stop right here because I gotta get some rest. So let's save the game. Alright guys, so that was the first half of Fairy Fencer F. So I think we'll just continue it instead of going back and forth. We'll just play one game at a time, but once we finish this game, then we'll go back to Final Fantasy 15. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed playing the game today of Fairy Fencer F. If there are any other RPGs or JRPGs that you would like for me to play, definitely leave it in the comments below. So guys, I appreciate your support. I'm gonna get the heck out of here and get some rest, take this makeup off, and just whew. But guys, like I always say, remember to get smart and stay informed. Thanks for watching, guys.